Hey guys, welcome back. So today I fancy doing something a little bit different than just a makeup tutorial. I thought I would talk about some of my current favourites. Now, I haven't got everything which is my current favourites because there are so many that we would be here for the end of eternity. So I've just picked out 6. And then if people like this video, I could do another one in a couple of weeks' time with some more of my favourites. Yeah, so it's not a monthly favourite, it's more of like a current favourite because I tend to like to use things for at least a couple of months anyway to know if I really like it, and then I'll use it then religiously unless something else pops up and takes its place. But usually I'm quite faithful to my products, so I'm not too much of a product whore. So I'll go in with the skincare bits first. So first up is the Alpha H Liquid Gold. I don't know what I've done to the packaging, but I've got like, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, like a pink spot on it. Anyway, yeah, the Alpha H Liquid Gold. A lot of you probably heard about this. Everyone and their mothers has gone on about this product. It is essentially a glycolic acid treatment. So normally, if you're, because I'm 27, normally at this age you wouldn't use it like every other night, which is what it says to do. That's more for mature skin. But this is really good for if you've got any like pigmentation that you want to get rid of, if you've got spots or acne that you want to get rid of, if you've got dull skin that needs a bit of a boost, this is awesome. So essentially the glycolic acid is just going to eat away the top layers of your skin, which means that you've got all the nice new skin underneath. So obviously this is really good then for speeding up cell renewal. So if you've got pigmentation, it'll help get rid of it faster. If you've got spots, it'll help heal that faster as well. So I like to use this just once a week. I'll pop a bit on a cotton pad, wipe it all over my face, only in the night. Never use this in the day because it'll make your skin too sensitive. So it's like you could almost use it as your toner. So on days when I would use this, I would take all my makeup off, cleanse, pop this on. You can either leave it on for 20 minutes and then pop on your serum and your moisturiser, or if you want like a real deep treatment, leave it on overnight. Warning, it does tingle, but that is normal, so don't panic. I love this. And then something on the same theme, because it does contain glycolic acid but it's got other acids in as well, is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. This is the best face mask of all time. I do like the other Glam Glow one, I think it's the Tingle Exfoliating Mask, I want to say. This one in the black bottle anyway. But this one is my all-time favourite. So this is amazing that if you've got spots or acne, you can use it as like a spot treatment. Or how I like to use it is in like my T-zone area and like a little bit on my cheeks, where I get a lot of congestion and blackheads and just like oil buildup. This is practically like a nose strip, but in a face mask form. It pulls out all the crap. It sounds disgusting, but you can actually see, like I can notice it a lot on my nose. It's like tiny little dots where when it dries, and that's where it's pulled out all excess oil, dirt, grime, you know, the blackheads. I sound delightful, I know. But I use this once a week as well. So technically I'm doing like a glycolic treatment on my skin twice a week. But they're two very different products. But obviously I wouldn't use this and this on the same night, separate nights. So yes, amazing. So now on to the makeup part. Got my Pixie Flawless and Poreless Primer. Now I'm someone who I'm quite fussy with my primers. I hate it with a passion, the silicone primers. For me personally, they're the worst things ever for my skin. It clogs my pores, it doesn't help with my oiliness at all. It doesn't work with it, and I just find the feeling is just horrible. I feel like you've just practically sticking lube on your face. I just said lube. Where was I now? And yeah, I just find that my makeup just completely slides off of it. It doesn't stick to it. So I prefer using a primer which is almost more of like a cream lotion feel to it. And this one I think is got to be one of the best. It just smooths my skin out. Any like larger pores that I've got, it just completely fills it in, but it doesn't clog it, so it doesn't cause more problems in the long run, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, that's it. Pretty much it does what it says on the bottle. It just makes a nice even flawless base for your foundation to go on, and my foundation stays nice all day. It doesn't get patchy or start rubbing off. So awesome primer if you, like me, hate silicone primers. Then next up we've got foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is my favourite foundation of all time. Ever. It used to be the Stila Stale Day foundation, but then I tried this and I just thought this by far completely outshines that. So it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. It's very different from the Stila in the sense that the Stila foundation is really thick. It's really thick, full coverage. This one is almost like really watery, runny consistency. But you do actually get, I think, just as much coverage with this one as you do with the Stila one. Yeah, I don't really know how it does it, but it gives me a flawless base without looking cakey at all. Like it actually, like it does look like skin. I like the finish of it because it's not completely matte, but then it's not dewy either, but I feel like my skin has got like a natural radiance to it. I got this as a sample. This was like back in the New Year time. I got like a little sample of it, tried it, and even Joe thought that my skin looked really good, so I was like, well, clearly this is the gal to stay with. Then, I mean, I feel like everyone's going to get really sick of me talking about this palette, but this has to be in my favourites. Even though it hasn't been in my life for a while, it's got a special place in my heart. So if you didn't know, I got the Morphe 350M palette. Full of gorgeous colours. I've actually used that on my eyes now. I've got a full smoky eye going on, and you know what, I'm coming around to dark smoky eyes, like, I have to say. But yeah, for me this palette is it's all the colours that I use that I could want, because I hate it when you get a palette and you only use like 20-25% of the colours and the rest of them just go to waste. But like all these colours, oh, ones that I would use. I love that they've got various shades in like the lighter base shades, because I'd say, I don't know whether anyone else finds this, but for me, who I've got like a more olivey complexion, trying to find a decent base colour is so hard, because usually it's just the really light colours that when you put it on, it looks a completely different shade to the rest of your face. And I like to have my base colour not too light, because otherwise I feel like it just affects the rest of the shadows then. So that I think is absolutely awesome. The pigment in it is amazing. The formulation of it, they're nice and like buttery creamy, they blend out like a dream, and you get very little fallout. Like I've got a tiny bit of fallout, but hardly anything compared to some palettes that I've seen, not the Anastasia Beverly Hills, we will get into that. So yes, I absolutely love that, and I think you can get so many different looks from it. You could just do like really natural everyday, you can do smoky, you can do warm, you could do slightly more like of your browny cool tones. I can't say enough good things about this palette, and I love using it. I've used it every single day since I've got it now. So if you want to hear more details about the palette, then keep a little lookout, and I will be putting a blog post up soon about that. So for my last favourite now, it is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss. I absolutely love these. I've got mine in Pink Credible. Now I love a good pink lip gloss, I'm sure everyone knows. Pinks and nudes are my go-to lip colours, and I really like a gloss because my lips are quite dry, so I tend to wear more glosses than what I do mattes, just because mattes tend to go all in like the little cracks of my lips. Oh, and it smells like Terry's chocolate orange. But yeah, this isn't tacky or sticky. Yeah, my lips don't stick together when you put it on. Like I said, it smells amazing. Like, I wouldn't say it necessarily makes my lips look bigger. I mean, to be honest, I don't really need it for that. But what I like it for is that it does plump my lips up to a certain extent, because I find that then my lips look really smooth rather than where they like dip in and crack. I wouldn't say the plumping effect lasts for ages, but to be honest, I don't really mind so much. I just like the finish of it, I like the smell on it, I like the colour, but you can definitely feel that it is doing something. It's got, I think, the most tingle that I've ever felt from a plumping lip gloss ever. Like I've tried a few plumping lip glosses, and you put it on, it doesn't, you can't feel it, and you can tell it hasn't done anything. Whereas with this, you can feel it tingling, and then I'll suddenly notice that, oh, my lips look smooth. You can't see like the lines or where like the skin on my lips is like cracked. It's just really smooth. So I love that. So that is it for my favourites this time. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see me talk about some more of my favourites, then just give this video a thumbs up or comment down below. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll leave all my links down below to my website, to my Instagram, Joe's website and his Instagram as well, and his YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!